When we investigate Christmas, we not only have to separate the commercial aspects of Christmas from the spiritual roots of the holiday, but we also need to drill down deeply into the historical record to determine exactly what did take place in Bethlehem 2,000 years ago. Because sometimes we find that legends have contaminated the actual account of what really took place. Let me give you an example. Here's the storyline we typically hear at Christmas, even in many of our churches. To comply with a census being conducted by the Roman Emperor Augustus, Joseph and the pregnant Mary set out on a donkey to go to Bethlehem, since Joseph was a descendant from the house of David. The baby starts to arrive as they approach the village, so they urgently are seeking shelter. But the mean old innkeeper tells them there's no vacancy. That is, there's no room for them at the inn. And this forces Mary and Joseph into a nearby stable or cave where Mary gives birth amongst the animals. The child is then wrapped in swaddling clothes and placed in a manger. Sounds familiar, right? And yet, as I investigated Christmas, I found that that's probably not exactly what happened in terms of how Luke describes the real Christmas. First, it would have been unthinkable in the first century for anyone to turn away a pregnant Jewish woman who was seeking shelter. I mean, hospitality was such an extremely high value in those days. In fact, one scholar said, to turn away a descendant of David in the city of David would be an unspeakable shame on the entire village. The person who turned her away would be ostracized from the community. Second, and I'm sorry if I pop any bubbles or meddle with any Christmas carols here, but there was probably no inn and probably no innkeeper. Yeah, there were some commercial lodgings that were available in the first century, but probably not in Bethlehem. It was a small community, and it wasn't on a major road. Besides, many scholars doubt whether Luke is talking about a hotel at all. You see, the Greek word that many Bibles translate as inn is katalima. This word is used twice in the New Testament, where Luke and Mark describe the place where the Last Supper was held. Now, in that instance, the word clearly means a spare or upper room in a private house.